Saint Domnóc and how the bees came to Ireland. Saint Domnóc descended from the O'Neill clan in Ulster. With all his heart, young Domnóc wished to serve God as a priest, so he went to Wales to train in the great monastery of Menevia, now St. David's, under St. David, where he was given charge of the bees in the monastery garden. He looked after them, kept them in specially made straw beehives in a sheltered corner of the garden, where he grew the most beautiful flowers that were loved and appreciated by his bees. Domnóc often talked to the bees, and they in return flew in swarms around his head, as if speaking to him in their language. It is reported that he was never stung. At the end of the summer, the bees provided Saint Domnóc with such a great amount of honey that he needed helpers to deliver it to the monastery. The time came for Saint Domnóc to return to his native Ireland. The day before his departure, he bid farewell to his holy abbot and the monks, and at the end came to the garden to say goodbye to his most beloved friends, the bees, knowing that he would miss them in Ireland. The bees, as if feeling that their dear friend was going to leave, flew out of their beehives and with extremely loud buzzing started whirling around the saint, several 100,000 of them. All this time the monks stood at a distance from the holy man, greatly amazed. Saint Domnóc got on the boat and departed for Ireland. However, before he had sailed 3 miles, he suddenly saw a small black cloud that was swiftly approaching from the Welsh coast. Soon the cloud drew near, and he realised to his great astonishment that these were the bees flying from the monastery. Saint Domnóc commanded them to fly back, to no avail. Meanwhile, the sailors, fearing the bees, implored him to make a decision as soon as possible, and the saint had to ask the sailors to turn back to Wales. The monks of Menevia were really staggered on seeing Saint Domnóc returning together with all the bees. The holy man related to the abbot what had happened to him, and St. David suggested he set sail the following morning, but this time with no farewell to the bees. Domnóc did what was asked, but the event was repeated. When the saint had covered 3 miles by sea, the bees in the shape of a cloud caught up with him. He resolved to sail back to Menevia again. The abbot, seeing that Domnóc had to return already twice, said to him, "Domnóc, I give you these bees. Take them with my blessing. I see they will not be able to live without you, and we will obtain new bees for us." Domnóc agreed, but he had to persuade the sailors for a long time to take the bees with them. Upon his arrival in Ireland, he erected a church in Bramore, near the town of Balbriggan in present-day County Dublin. Near the church, he settled the swarm of his bees in beehives in a beautiful garden that resembled the garden in Menevia. This spot is known as Clonbachara, or the beekeeper's church, to this day. The word clan means church in Welsh. Thus, Irish people from ancient times believed that the bees, as well as beekeeping, appeared in their country due to Saint Domnóc. St. Angus wrote, "In a little boat from the east, over the pure coloured sea, my Domnóc brought the gifted race of Ireland's bees." Saint Domnóc is the patron saint of bees. While the literature tells us that beekeeping was introduced as part of early Christian culture in Ireland, the linguistic evidence suggests the practice predates Christianity.